Make sure that you have courage in your convictions. There's absolutely nothing wrong with having strong beliefs. For a long time in society, we've been forced to coalesce around this imaginary middle ground where it's acceptable to have certain views and unacceptable to have others. But as demonstrated at the 2017 general election, radical ideas are sometimes needed to address radical problems. For many years, young people have been part of distinct campaign groups, whether it be on animal rights or the environment, and they've been somewhat separate from the Labour Party. But under Jeremy Corbyn's leadership, he's created a party where we're ready to campaign under one banner. All of these issues have found a new home in this new Labour Party. You don't need a degree in politics to get involved in politics. One thing that we demonstrated at the last general election was that you don't need a political education to have a political opinion. Though it may seem like a requirement in some places, such as Theresa May's cabinet, where 48% of people were educated at Oxbridge, it shouldn't be a barrier to your participation. Politics belongs to all of us, and especially to young people who have been shut out of the political debate for so long. We need to keep the hope, the optimism and the enthusiasm of the 2017 general election alive. One of my top tips for young people would be to get involved in your local communities and your local Labour parties. Though it's one thing to be involved on a national level, if we're going to make sure that young people continue to make a difference, we need to be involved on the ground, in our local areas and in our local communities, making change happen now, not just when Jeremy Corbyn is Prime Minister. It's really important that we continue to have political conversations. Whether it's in the pub or the lecture theatre, we need to keep talking about politics so that people are reminded that young people do care. I first got involved in politics by having discussions with my grandparents and my family, often very heated discussions about the future of the Labour Party. But whether we agree or disagree with people, simply talking about politics is a political act in itself, and when we do it, it ensures that we remain on the agenda.